Here, everybody. Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. I apologise, I'm a little bit late in the new year, as I often am. 2 or 3 minutes, I do apologise. Let's get started straight away with letting you know who we are and what's going on. And then we'll get started officially with our little prayer and affirmation. We are a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation and we're on a mission to banish poverty. We're the United States of the world. We welcome citizens from everywhere, and it doesn't matter what you look like, what you're from, what gender you are, what anything you are. We just see you as a human being. We recognize that all human beings are unique. You have something unique to offer our community, therefore, there is equal value to every other member of our community. There is no fee to join us, and you get placed in our power line, which puts you in a very strong position for over $6,000 a month income being built for you passively. Okay, with that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I see we've got Lewis in from Portugal in YouTube saying hi. So let's get over to Facebook right now. I'll turn my speakers off, make sure that we don't get any feedback, and we'll head over to Facebook where we see most of the comments, and we'll look for We Share Abundance Publicly group, and we'll be looking for the 1st of January 2024. Okay, click to expand and we should get the comments panel up. And the little prayer we're going to start with right now is that help me find true happiness in life. It's something that you can't buy. It doesn't matter what you won't necessarily be happy. True, lasting happiness can only be found through loving service to others. And that's what our prayer is there for, to help you get into that frame of mind. The great thing about it is once you are in there, the more service you offer to the more people, the more everything that you want and need in life starts chasing you, can become attracted to you. You don't have to chase after things anymore. Chasing after money particularly is very, very difficult. It runs away from you. But now you're the one that can run away from the money saying, no, I've got enough. And it will be running after you. Okay. So let's have that little prayer and the affirmation, and then we'll do a little bit of catching up because I was neglecting my duties yesterday. So let's have a little prayer and then that affirmation. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. Okay. And our little affirmation, which helps us maintain that non-separatist ideology, where we see everybody as a human being, regardless of age, colour, class, creed, gender, or anything else. And it goes like this. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leader. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Right, we've got Richard in from Devon and we've got Norman in from Doncaster. And yesterday, being New Year's Eve and various other things, I completely forgot about our weekly raffle. Now, fortunately, it's programmed so that when I do forget, it pulls the winners out automatically anyway. But let's just have a recap on that, and we can go first of all and catch up on yesterday. So if I can get to a point where we can do that, Hopefully everything will work for us. I can click on the right link. Here we go. Okay, let me do a quick screen share. Quick. You've got to be joking. Here we go. Let's get back to the app. Share screen. And window. Abundance. Share. And get back to here. And show on stream. Get back to this place, Facebook. Okay, there you are. So, boom, without the roll of drums or anything else, it's there. And Fund Me was automatically drawn. I can't remember when it's set for, but I think if I've not drawn it by 7:30 or 8 o'clock or something like that, it automatically goes through it. And so it did that. And Fund Me won the $100. And so congratulations to Fund Me as our winner of the weekly draw. I didn't change or update anything, so the draw for this week will be another $100. I don't think we even broke even on it again, but it's a little bit of fun when I remember to do it, and it's good for somebody because Fund Me goes into the new year with $100 extra in his pocket. And I see last week's winner, John B, 65, is there with at least $2 win, doubling his money on his ticket, and a few other people there. Something also got a $2 there, and there will be a lot more. I can't remember how many there will be, but there are. I wonder if it tells me. If we go to page 3, only 28. We usually have more than that. There must have been a very low count on our tickets, maybe because I didn't push it, I forgot all about it, and I suppose a lot of other members did, and they'll have been caught up in the New Year celebration. I hope you all had wonderful New Year celebrations. But anyway, we caught up on the raffle. That's what happened with it, and congratulations to all the winners, whether you were the Fund Me who had the top prize of $100 or one of the other people that doubled their money. Okay, who else have we got? We've got Kingsley from Manchester, UK, and we've got Buzzy from up in Scotland, Edinburgh. I'm sure a lot of celebrations going on there, and I know Buzzina told me she's going to be celebrating like crazy tomorrow as well because it's her birthday. So tomorrow we will celebrate Buzzina's birthday with her. However, today we are all celebrating the new year. What will the new year bring? It's going to bring us lots of goodies. It's going to be a wonderful, prosperous year for our members. We have 2 very lucrative, simple, low-cost plans that members can get involved in, and they are being developed now. I say now. Devyani did not work today, but she says she can work next Saturday in lieu of having the day off today because she was still in festive mode. So she enjoyed her day off today. But we have another developer working on the Sharehope plan, and we have Devyani working on the 777 plan, and they'll both be ready, hopefully, around about the middle of this month. Okay. The pre-launch for both really in place, but for the 777 plan, you can get in now. You can build up your phases now until we actually launch, and you will benefit from the total number of phases you have. The more phases you have, the more money you make, and the less you will lose. When I talk about losing money, nobody can lose money. You can't lose your money in the 777 plan. You can only make profit, but you can potentially lose uh, people that are placed in your um, team in phase one, because they can get into phase two before you do. And if you're not in phase two, they will be lost to you forever. Every phase doubles in its potential. Phase one, your potential is $4 per person. Each person starts a pay line, and the pay line goes on to infinity. So basically, each pay line will generate another $4 commission every 7 to 10 days. Phase one. So if you've got one pay line, you're looking at 7 to 10 days. Once you get into that pay line activated and up and running, um, every 7 to 10 days, usually that's not guaranteed, but it's highly likely you will receive $4 as that pay line grows. If you've got two pay lines open, then of course that will double. You'll have two lots of $4, $8 every 7 to 10 days. And if you've got three pay lines open, you will have another $4 every 7 to 10 days, $12 every 7 to 10 days. And if you've got three pay lines open, that's around about $50 a month. Okay, it may be a little bit less, but if you've got four pay lines open, it's going to be probably a little bit more. If you've got five pay lines open, it's going to be more still. The more pay lines you have open, the more money you will make on a weekly basis, because each pay line will create a new position every 7 to 10 days. That's not guaranteed. It's a minimum of 7 days. Well, it's not a minimum of 7 days if people are active, but even if you're passive, it's a minimum of 7 days. Um, there is no top limit, but it's likely to be within 10 days. But it could be longer than that. Of course, if you're active, you can move things along much quicker, and you can get those pay lines working for you much faster than that and make a lot of money. And so you can see the power of that in phase one. If you get into phase two, that's doubled, because your potential income for every pay line, every time it pays out, is $8. And in phase three, it's $16. And in phase four, it's $32. It's every phase doubling up, $64, $128 as you go through the phases. So you don't really want to be losing people. It's not just that you lose that $4 or the $8 or whatever it is. It's that pay line, because that pay line goes on to infinity and will keep producing more and more and more income for you. It's a very powerful plan. It's a very powerful principle. And once people understand that, they're going to be flocking in. And as soon as we launch, I will be grateful for any of you who uh, put in testimonials regarding your income, and we'll get them up on the website, and we will have that social proof that people are so much influenced by, and quite rightly, they see something that is working for people and they want to be involved because there are so many things out there literally don't work for people. Sometimes because people find it hard, they have a mental block. Sometimes because the plan itself is too difficult. Sometimes because um, it's a Ponzi and it gets closed down. Sometimes because it's a scam and people run off with the money. For whatever reason, most people don't profit from most of the plans that they get involved in. So we have a plan that everybody will profit from. That is really, really important. Um, and I see we've got Sam in from Nigeria as well. So that is the 777 plan, and then we've got the shareholder plan as well, where we build that recurring income from you, for you, not from you, for you in one of the matrices, so that nobody loses. Once again, there. Now, because it's recurring income, it's a subscription, but it's only $2.50 a week, and you don't want to get in and then drop out. It may move a little bit slower sometime or other. If it's moving a little bit slow, what you ideally should do is get in off your button, get into gear and go out and refer 2 or 3 people, and that will really start it. The but if you get involved to start with, you've got a high place in the matrix we're building. You drop out, you won't be in that same position. You'll be down in the matrix. You'll still have it built for you, but it'll take longer. The lower down you are in the matrix, the longer it's going to take. So you want to get as high as you can, get in as early as you can, and stick with it. Don't be put off because it's taking a while, or you're only making 40 cents at the moment, and it's costing you $2.50 a week. Um, you know, persevere with it. Think about it as a 3 to 5 year plan, costing you $2.50 a week. If you put $2.50 a week in the bank, would you ever get to the stage where you were earning $6,000 a month or more? It's highly unlikely, but it will happen with our plan, and more if you are active. And sometimes, if you're lucky and you're not active, your personal matrix will also build to another 6,000. If you are going out and referring a few people, you'll get that 50% matching bonus as well, and referral income. You only need 2 people. Let's be fair. You only need 2 people to be in profit on the shareholder plan, that global power line. 2 people that you personally reduced. Okay, so and those 2 people will double your money in your personal matrix basically, because you're getting 50% match on each of them. It's like having an extra position for yourself. So get out there and refer not just 2 people. Set yourself a goal to refer 1,000 people. Okay, but break it down. You know, 1,000 people. You go, Paul. What? I've been in these things and I've struggled to refer 2 or 3. Okay, break it down. 1,000 people is 3 a day, isn't it? 3 a day? Yeah, 3 a day will get you over 1,000 people. Doesn't look quite as formidable when you say that, but even so, if you only manage to refer 2 or 3 people in other plans, okay. But it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get your let's say you get your first 3 people because it's 3 a day will get you 1,000 in a year. Maybe it takes you a year to get 3 people. It doesn't matter. You'll be making a profit. When you're making a profit, that's fine. You'll have learned how to refer 3 people, even if it takes you a year. And if you're persistent in just getting your link out there on social media or whatever way you choose, it would be very difficult not to refer a few people, probably more than 3 in a year. But let's say it took you a year. Set your goal then to refer your next 3 people in just 6 months. So that in 18 months, you've got 6 people in there. 6 people. That's another, like another 3 positions in that matrix, including your own. That's like $25,000 a month from your personal matrix, in addition to whatever is going on in that corporate matrix, in that community matrix. So you've referred 3 in a year, and now you're accelerating. You refer another 3 in 6 months. Well, you're getting pretty good at this now because you've referred 6 people. You know how to do it. You know what it's about. Get the next 3 in just 3 months. Then start thinking about getting 3 every month. You will soon find that your numbers are growing faster and faster, and you've been doing more than you ever thought you would be able to do. You won't have 1,000 people that you've referred, but you'll probably have a couple of hundred very quickly if you just keep working on getting a little bit better at what you're doing. Everybody, I mean everybody, can get out there and refer 1,000 people, but not everybody will do it in a day or a week or a month or a year or 5 years, but everybody can do it. I'm a pretty good salesman. I say that not to brag, but because it's a fact. But I'm not one of those natural salesmen. You know, you come across people and people talk about and say, oh, that guy, you know, he can sell snow to Eskimos, can sell sand in the desert, and all this sort of thing. Well, those people exist. And I'm sure that most of you have come across or know of somebody that is like that. Not me, not me. I worked hard to become a good salesman. And my forte is getting in front of people on a one-to-one basis and talking to them about what they need and then how I can solve that problem for them. And I learned that, and it was hard work to learn it. I went through a lot of disappointments, a lot of struggles, um, but eventually I became a pretty good salesman. And if I'd have given up, I did change jobs a few times. My first job was a disaster. It was selling insurance for a company called Hambro Life. They don't exist anymore. I think they sold to Abbey Life. I'm not sure whether Abbey Life even exists anymore. Um, but I was with them for about 3 or 4 months, and I struggled and struggled. They did all the training and everything. Let's be fair, I was a failure. And I left them. Why did I leave them? They kicked me out. I was that bad. They said, look, you're not going to make it. You can't do this. We don't want to spend any more time with you. Go and find something else to do. So I looked round and I looked round and I got a job selling burglar alarm. I didn't sell any burglar alarms. And what happened was they kicked me out. They said, "You're no good. Um, we can't afford to spend time with you. You've been with us for, I can't remember how long. It wasn't as long as with the they put up with me. I think it was probably about 5 or 6 weeks. They said, you've not even got clothes, so it's just not for you. You're better off going and doing something else." And they kicked me out. And I met a guy who was selling insurance again. I thought, oh no, not insurance. But he was selling insurance, knocking on doors. And he told me how much he was making. I was like, I could do with some of that, because he was making something like 3 times or 4 times, maybe 5 times the sort of national average at the time. This is way back in the early 1970s. And he said, "Look, just come out with me. You see, it might be for you, it might not." So I said, "Okay." So I met the guy in the pub actually. And so I thought, well, I got nothing to lose. I'll go out with the guy. And we went out, and it was windy, and we went up to a place called Hyde, not far from where I lived in Manchester, South Manchester. I lived in Sale. And we spent all night knocking on doors, getting soaking wet, and we never even got into a house. And at about 11 o'clock at night, we called it a day or a night. And we got in his car, nice Jag. He had leather seats and all the business. And he said, "I'm sorry about that." And I said, "How much do you make?" And he told me again. And I said, "And what do you think about tonight?" He said, "Well, I'm sorry we didn't get into a house so I could, show you what we do." And I said, "Well, you showed me what you do. And if you can make that, and you're not upset by tonight, that's for me." And that changed my life. That changed my attitude, because I saw somebody that was making a lot of money failing. And I thought, well, if it doesn't matter to him, it's not going to matter to me either. And we went out the next night, and he sold a couple of policies, and then we got into another house. And he said, "Do you want to have a go?" I said, "Yeah, sure." And I just copied what he'd been doing, explaining it the same way, which was really logical, and helping the people, because they needed what we had. They were in a bit of a mess and didn't really understand things, and were getting ripped off by various other things. And we sorted them out. And I sold a policy. I made a sale, and I'd been told I was no good. And I got better because I did it more and more. And I came to be one of the top salesmen in that brokerage. And from there, I got a job with Rank Zero, selling word processing, long before the days of personal computers. Um, Nobody knew what a word processor was. I didn't when I got the job. And I became a top salesman with Rank Zero. They gave me additional training, very good training. And I kept learning, and I kept getting better. I did what people talk about. I failed my way to success as a salesman. And you don't have to sell anything, not really. All you've got to do is say to people, "Look, we've got something good here. Take a look at it. If it's for you, great. It costs you nothing. Get involved in the power line, and you'll be able to make money from everybody that joins after you." And if you say, "Oh no, I'm not interested in power line," say, "Okay, but take a look at it. It is different. It's up to you." That's all. Don't care whether they join or not. don't care whether they upgrade or not, don't care about anything other than giving people the opportunity to join us. That's all. And if it's 3 a year, that's good. Because I'll tell you, you won't be a bigger failure than I was when I started. Nobody's going to kick you out of We Share Abundance because you've not made a sale. Nobody's going to say to you, you're no good, find something else to do. Just get out there, introduce one person, then introduce another, then another. No matter how long it takes. Not a race. Okay. We've got two amazing programs. It's going to be an amazing 2024. Right. What else have we got here? We've got Sam in from Nigeria, and we got Peter in from Portugal. Are we still on track to have a standalone website for the 777 plan? We will never have a standalone website for the 777 plan. I don't know where you've got that idea from. We'll have splash pages, which will be in a different format, but everything will be on the We Share Abundance website. Are you also thinking of a standalone website for the shareholder plan? I'm not thinking of a standalone website for either of them, Peter. Okay. So no, we will be having the website upgraded, and we will be starting with the 777 plan, getting that in a more professional presentation, and then we'll move on to the shareholder plan, and then we will gradually upgrade the whole of the website. But no, we won't be having standalone. The program that I've hinted at, more than hinted, I've told you it will be coming, and I think it's going to be really groundbreaking for you. I am considering putting it on a separate website, but it will also feed into We Share Abundance because that's what we're about. That's what we are. We are a nation, and everything is linking into everything else. And the reason for that is because it's a little bit different than anything else we've done. Let's leave it at that. So there is a possibility that will be on a standalone website. But no, the 777 and the shareholder plan will not be. Okay. Right, we've done the raffle. Oh, it's the State of the Nation. Okay, let me give you some numbers from the State of the Nation, and I will put these in the group. Yeah, our gross national product for December 2023. Sounds like a year ago, doesn't it? Was $704,164. And that was made up with 3,856 dollars for Power of One bonus, $486,870 in gifts and prizes, etc. $211,249 put on one side for charity, and $2,189 put on one side for admin. We need to be getting something like 5 times those numbers to be self-sustaining, breaking even. And we've been there in the past, but we weren't on a stable footing in the past. And now I'm happy that we are on a stable footing, and we will grow gradually and ultimately quickly once we get some of that social proof out there and people start getting checks regularly from both our plans, the Share Hope and the 777 plan. The total active users we have starting at this year, okay, it's 3,230, and that will be down on our numbers from the end of last year, because it always is, because people don't maintain their logging in. They don't understand that they've got to log in half the available days. We have checked the welcome email and it will remind people about that. And what I'm putting together for the registration page with the information on there, the videos of how to do all the bits and pieces and things, that will stress it as well, so that people won't be getting in inactive status as much at the end of a month and then have to climb their way back up. It's not difficult to climb your way up, but it means you're just not active for half the month. That's all. Okay, so that is where we are. And the people in the pools is round about, well, 2,314 in pool 1 and 2,189 in pool 6. And the numbers vary a little bit, and you'll be able to check them individual pool. So there's quite a lot of people that are active. They're not even in the pools. And, that's crazy. It's crazy. So we have to also emphasize why that is important, because when you get your ranking, which can happen automatically through the Sharehope plan, and you're getting those automated withdrawals from your Sharehope wallet, if you've got no money in there, we can't give you a withdrawal, can we? So you need to be active. You need to be putting money into those pools, into the Sharehope wallet on a regular basis. And how do you do it? Simply by logging in, being an active member, and getting into all the pools. So we will be stressing that as well to help people understand why. Okay, so doing this a little bit different than we've done it in the past. The total pool prize amount for pool 1 was $2,119, and the top prize winner, about 20% of the people in each of the pools win. So we're looking at, out of the pools in general, we're looking at around about what's 20% of that? About 400 people in each pool will have won a prize. A little bit over 400 will have won a prize. It may be a few cents, it may be a few dollars, it may be $100, it may be a few $100, it may be a few $1,000. It's the luck of the draw. But the top prize winner in pool 1, out of that $2,000, the top prize winner is from Nigeria, and he took away $462.60. And that was somebody called Endurance Enerhan. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but there you go. And that is our top prize winner in pool 1 for the month of December from Nigeria. And then we have total prize amount paid out of $3,142.50 in pool 2. And the top prize winner there was given $686.70. And that is somebody from that war-torn country of Ukraine. And so congratulations to Mikhailo Ratyanitsky, or something like that. I apologize for my pronunciations. Even my English pronunciation is a little bit suspect, based on accents and whatever else. Okay. So I apologize for any foreigners that get their names butchered by me. When I talk about foreigners, I'm talking about people with names that are not usual for an English speaking person. Okay, that's all. I don't, we don't really have foreigners because we're all part of one nation. Okay, so there you go. All three, we had a total of $5,197.50, and that was from South Africa, the winner of that, who took away $1,136.50, and that is November Virginia Negabisi, I think. Okay, it's definitely the right person, but I don't know if my pronunciation was anything like it should have been. Pool four, we gave away $10,340 in total, and the top prize winner was given $2,262, and once again from Nigeria, and that was Ukunwube Chiniwendu Amarachi. Okay, $2,262. Congratulations. Pool five, we gave away $20,290. Top prize of $4,446 went again to Nigeria for Hope Esene. And pool six, the total prize pool there was $59,820. And the winner is from Pakistan with $13,128. It's Mohammed Akmal Sajjad. Okay, so congratulations to all our top prize winners in the pools, and I will post that information in the group for you. Okay, so congratulations, one and all. Let's have some numbers, and you can see, as I promised, no expense spared. We have a new piece of paper. Got two sides to go at, and we're starting it clean on the 1st of January 2024. And we had a net increase of 15 in our registered members to 40,507. We always take out people that haven't logged in for 2 months, but we will gradually see that net increase going up. We'll still get negative ones on occasion, but overall we will see that growing as people are joining because of that power line that we have. Totally free for people. All they need to do is register. They get put into the power line. Everybody that joins after them, it's of benefit to them. And you people that have been in We Share Abundance for a while, you have wonderful positions in that power line. You could have as many as 40,000 people underneath you. A lot of people. Okay. How many of them will become active when we launch? Who knows? But it's not going to be anywhere near 40,000. I can guarantee that. Okay. Active members. We have. This is interesting. Let's just have a look at what the number was again. Active members at the beginning of the day, 3,230. And right now, or about 6 o'clock when I took these figures, we have 3,257. So in today already, that has gone up by 27 people. However, since the end of December, the end of that 2023 year that we've left behind with all our troubles, all our baggage. We're going into the new year totally free and easy with our numbers, and it is down in total 871 from yesterday at this time, but we're up 27 already in today. Okay, and we will claw that back very quickly and get on our way again, increasing that. But we need to get those people into the pools, because if they're not in the pools, they're not building that balance, that those tokens in their shareholder wallet. And that is the whole essence of what we're about. It's teaching people to build that wealth. No, you can't withdraw it all out straight away. Boom. We're not about that. We're about creating a legacy of wealth for generations to come. And that's what that shareholder pool is about. You want to make quick money? Get in the power line, upgrade, get in the 777 plan in as many phases as you can. You don't want to be losing people from these other phases, because they are worth thousands of dollars to you, even in phase 2 and 3, let alone when you get up into 4, 5, 6, and 7. So get into as many phases as you can, as quickly as you can, and refer as many people as you can. Encourage them to get into as many phases as they can, as quickly as they can, because it's beneficial for them. Not because it's going to make you money, but because it's beneficial for those people. What you make out of it isn't of importance to you when you are talking to people. That will just happen. Don't worry about it. Just be of loving service to others. Do what is best for them. Don't push them to get involved in all 7 phases if they only can afford $5. Okay, get in at $5. Make as much as you can, as quick as you can, and get into phase 2 as quickly as you can. That is what you want to be helping them do. But if they've got that money available and they're just lacking the confidence, give them a bit of encouragement, give them a bit of why you got involved at all 7 levels or whatever level you got in at. Tell them what we are, that we are a nation. We're going to be here for generations. We're not here today, gone tomorrow. Okay, so that is our active members at the moment, 3,257. Multiply Visa, no change in the membership base there, which is not surprising, because we've not started work on that Visa token yet. We'll get to it. We'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We'll get it straightened out, and we'll get that program operating again to be financially beneficial to all participants. But the bonus pool in Multiply Visa did go up by $1 to $10,312.63, and that is just from logging in and getting the revenue share from Multiply Visa. Right, I think that is everything. I don't think I've missed anything like I did yesterday. Just looking at things and notes, but I think that pretty much covers it. Get out there, fail your way to success. Doesn't matter how long it takes you. Nobody's going to criticize you. Everybody is here to help you. It's just a matter of how many people see your link. It's as simple as that. The more people you can put that link in front of, no matter how you do it, could be on a notice board in your supermarket, could be in a postcard in your newsagent. Do we still have newsagents? I suppose we do. But you know where I'm coming from. It doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter how people get hold of that link. It could be a business card that just tells them something. Business cards are really, really inexpensive. You can get a few thousand of them for, I don't know, $20 or something like that. Just put some catchy wording on it and put your name, phone number if they want to get in touch with you, if you want to do that, email if you want to do that. But importantly, put on your link. And a good way to do it is with one of those what they call QR code things. You can get one made up for your website with your link included. All you do is you go to Google and you say, how do I make a QR code for this URL? And you'll get options for that, and it'll come up, and then you get it, and then you copy it, and that's it. Okay, and then anybody can then get their phone and take a picture of it, and the phone will direct them to your website, including your affiliate link. Lots of ways you can do it. Social media, of course, is what is topical. If you have already signed up for Dave Wood's program, I believe he's been doing some training on getting leads from TikTok. I've not seen the training. I've not had time to get onto it or look at it. If you are in the Live Good program, Jeff Amma has some excellent training on how to get leads from YouTube. I think is basically the one. And you don't have to create anything. You can do it without actually creating a video. You can use other videos, and it shows you how to break it down into 20-second snippets and things that people are watching, and how you can put them on different websites. And you know, there's lots of information out there, all free. But if you want to pay, be careful. Don't pay a lot. Start small, and don't. If you get good success, let's suppose you bought 100 solo ad clicks, and they cost you $50. And if you were pretty happy with it because you got, say, 20 people signed up to your email list, and half of them joined We Share Abundance, then you say, nah, okay, it's fair enough. You might want to go a bit further. You might want to get a few more clicks. Don't go mad though. Don't say, oh, this is working well, I'm going to have 1,000 clicks. Just take it easy, little by little. Okay. So whatever you're doing, just be consistent, stick with it, and you will become a winner. Okay. Right. That's it from me, I think. Have we got any questions there? And we've got Derek Austin in for saying Happy New Year. Thank you. Let's get back to the app, see if we've got any more in there. I told you Lewis was in saying Happy New Year. Scrolling down, we've got, Doric in from West Palm Beach, Florida. So hi to you. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everybody, of course. That's it. There's no more questions. So that's it for tonight. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being We Share Abundance. I love you all. I look forward to your success, one and all. And you as pioneers will make We Share Abundance success. And in many years to come, it will be a household name. And your great grandchildren will be saying, my family started this a few years back in 2020. They got involved in this when nobody had ever heard of it, and they stuck with it. And look what they've achieved. God bless you all. I'll see you all same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until then, continue to enjoy the festivities. Keep Christmas in your heart throughout the year. And get out there, share some love and abundance. Go the extra mile. Be the Weezer Warriors. And I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator.